Okay, skipping the usual long waiting start, I better get going, because, well, kind of already behind as it is. So anyway, folks, hello everybody, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be for you. Yes, I know I'm late. I overslept this morning. I kind of woke up at 4:30 this morning with severe pain in my side, and then couldn't get back to sleep again. So, yes, I do kind of have an excuse. Then had a really weird dream, which was kind of like if I was rewriting the plot of Gurren Lagann for some strange reason. Don't ask me how I got to that.
Oh, there he is!
Okay, I did not ask to do that. If you have something to tell me, then just tell me. You saved me from a Minecraft creepypasta that wasn't scary at all. Since when are most creepypastas ever? Can you dance? No. And that wasn't really telling me something, that was asking a question. Oh yes, and I'm here now. I finally reached Doma. Or the continent of. But weren't you supposed to be doing a dungeon or something? I did that last night on Twitch. None of you showed up to see it. Aha. See? That's what happens when you don't follow me on other platforms. You miss out on things. You know, assuming anybody actually cares. Which is unlikely. Anyway, let's see who answers. I doubt very many. Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
I was not expecting this.
On the record, I'll be with you in a second.
Ooh, lots of people turning up today.
I mean, I'm only gonna be here for like 10 minutes roughly. Since
This charming game.
You still playing Deep Rock Galactic?
What does my status say?
I know, but it's just like, are you really enjoying it that much?
I really am.
I also have a...
hey.
Also have my next job quest to do.
Okay, I am with you. Over.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello, boy.
Crap, where was the quest again? Ah, over there. Well, I had a fun night last night, waking up at like 4:30 in the morning in severe pain.
Oh, what's wrong?
Sighed
Ah
again.
yes. Ah yes,
Oh,
I too
okay.
love waking up with pain. Insane pain. I do honestly hope that it's not anything too major once you actually find out whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm still convinced that it's
Oh, you golden king.
probably a stomach ulcer. I don't subscribe. If you're not subscribing just because I'm not doing Friendly Foxy, then fine. You is stupid.
Yes, this is stupid.
Indeed. Oh wait, no, there she is. Dignified samurai.
Yes, the power of weeb.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I am up for the Orbis thing if you want.
We'll be doing that tomorrow because I purposely didn't do it today because you said that because you were coming off of work. Then.
Yeah, but then when I remember the times that we usually do this, and it hit me, and I realized I should be fine by then. Sorry.
That's all right. As I said, that's kind of why I put it off until tomorrow. So.
So what game are you playing today?
Final Fantasy XIV again.
Channeling the powers of the weebs.
Mm-hmm.
With the weeb what runs and the weeb swords. And the beautiful Sakurai petals whenever you do
Is there a
the
word for
AoEs.
someone who is overly obsessed with knights, though? Like the standard generic knights?
Maybe?
Shivel nut? I don't know. I don't think there is actually a.
I mean, there might be, but it's not just common, like as common as something else would be, like as common as weeb would be. Because I mean, then again, weeb is generally used to describe different things. I mean, not different things, but like more or less, it's more broad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bismore, Bismore, Bismore! Sorry. The dwarves have got me saying that now. I even like how they say, I found some Bismore! God, I love saying that.
I would just like to make it clear that I have found some Bismore. She
Hey,
appears
guess
to
what?
be being attacked by stuff.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Bismore.
You don't even. Oh wait, you do know what that is because you do own Deep Rock Galactic.
Well, no, I don't, because I've been playing it for as long.
I'm not looking forward to when I'm done with this mission. It's low gravity. Next
Wait,
mission
are you
I'll find
playing-
myself trying
are
to
you
jump
playing-
a platform I'm not gonna reach and then fall to my death.
What are you two playing?
He's playing.
Different. I'm playing Final
I'm
Fantasy
playing
XIV, and
Oh,
and I'm playing Deep
And
Rock
he-
Galactic.
yeah, he's playing Deep Rock. Right, okay.
And I'm at my work break.
I know I'm trying to find a bloody movie, which is very hard to find.
You know what I think I'm going to actually bother to buy now?
What?
I think I'm going to buy the VR desktop app.
VR desktop app?
The thing that everybody uses when they're streaming to be able to
Oh, there
handle
he
stream
is.
and yeah, and VR at the same time. Still think that should have been in by default, but
Is that the OVR drop thing, or?
I think I always love the fun, intense rush to the exit.
Squeak?
Sorry. We were just about to make it to the exit and a destructor just burrowed out from right beneath the thing.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
We didn't die. We both went, holy fuck, jump back.
This movie is very hard to find in bloody English.
Well, I get the feeling I'll be seeing that other samurai later
I'm
on in the
almost
story.
drank. Wait, is it 23 or is it 25 where you get to promote?
It's 25.
Ah, well, I'm 2 points away from that. Now, do I just lose my levels, or do I also lose and have to rebuy all of my equipment?
Just your levels.
I'm fine with that.
I think it used to be that you lost all of your upgrades, but I think they've changed that so that that doesn't happen now.
Again, another reason why I love co-op focused games. Is when I chat to someone.
Okay, when's the next quest? I think it was 60. Oh, next quest is available at 63.
I mean, that's usually why I actually really enjoy MMOs and play them. Because of some of the funny interactions you can have with people you randomly meet.
Yeah,
like
like that black mage, or like the Thermitage we met last night that should have been a black mage.
Yes, because she randomly forgot to unlock Black Mage because she was too busy mining. And then just chooses to die right then and there.
Oh, speaking of groups, I think one of the funniest moments I've had so far in Deep Rock Galactic, I joined a team that was nothing but engineers. And one of the things was that we had a defense thing, and they were laying down platforms everywhere because they had the repellent thing and turrets, and they were saying, "This is our sponge fort, nothing gets through." But what's even funny is halfway through, aside from the ones that shoot and whatnot, I actually wanted to see, and yeah, because of how they've strategically placed things, none of the grunts could get to us.
Let me guess, you'd put your turrets on top of the platforms to give you cover.
Top and bottom.
Giggity.
Did you just say giggly?
Giggity, yeah, giggity.
Okay.
Giggity. Although probably one of the most wholesome experiences I've had.
You kind of broke up there, Shay. Yeah, you've gone robotic and we can't understand you.
Either meeting someone doing the same thing. Hello?
I'm sorry. You went robotic even worse at that one part that you sounded like a robotic snake. This was what I heard.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Boom.
The most wholesome experience that I've had in Final Fantasy will probably be when you and I did Bahamut. Just because the guy hadn't done Bahamut either, so he just joined us for the ride.
And we ended up experiencing quite an interesting story.
Yeah, who would have thought actual good storyline from the base game? Yeah. What are you guys' opinion on horror?
Personally, not a fan of it, because I don't like being scared. I know that sounds stupid, but...
I mean, when I say horror, like, there's different types of horror, but like, any specific types of horror you don't enjoy, or was it just in general?
Just in general.
I wonder, will you be able to play... Sorry if I've asked this before, but will you be able to play The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners? Or is that still too
No,
scary?
because that would be alright, because I actually have something to fight back with.
Oh, wait a minute. So if you were put in a scenario of something that is horror related, but you would be able to actually fight back, it makes it tolerable?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose is the word.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I mean, I still have never really played any of the Resident Evil games, mind you.
Same. What about you, Matthew? What do you think about horror?
I love a mixture between the ones I was playing with Saints and Sinners, where there's a little bit of fighting, but there's still the horror here and there, because it's with the... If I make the wrong slip-up, I'm gonna be dead. And the other one is, well, I seem to like a little bit of stealth games, so if it's a defenseless one, and I gotta use my brain, I like that. I mean, the most unnerving one still has to be Dreadhold because of the different monsters that you encounter that are specifically designed around it. Like that bloody meatball, where
Alien
the moment I
Isolation?
see that thing, the moment when I see that thing, I have to hold perfectly still, and that includes the controllers when that meatball thing is looking at me. And when it seed me move just a tiny bit, it went up close to me to inspect, and I could hear it breathing. And it then went over my shoulder to look elsewhere, and I was too scared to even look and turn around. I waited until I couldn't hear the dripping meatball before I turned around to see, okay, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, I gotta get out of here!
Have you played Alien Isolation?
Yep, he's played Alien Isolation.
I gotta put on slippers.
lizard people fighting lizard people.
Wait, lizard people? Wait,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
It's one of the side quests. It's something to do with the Brotherhood of Ash.
Ah, the Amalgipes tribe.
And Kitty Girl in Bikini.
Ah yes, kitty girl in bikini. That as well.
I'm back.
Cat girl in bikini. I don't know much about her, but I don't like her that much. But she's cool, I guess. I have mixed feelings about her.
What's going on?
I just looked at some of my latest achievements I got in Deep Rock Galactic. One made me laugh. Self-control. Successfully play 10 consecutive missions without kicking a single barrel on
Yeah.
the space rig.
I got that one by mistake. I got that one on accident. I was just like, oh, so there is an achievement for that.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
State of the art. Purchase and mod every single upgradable weapon terminal with
Oh my
one
God.
character. That's cool.
That's weird. I didn't realise that. I must have either have not been looking at the map or this place has only just sort of sprung up, but I didn't realise this place was here.
What place?
There's a place near the Sunken Temple dungeon. Wait, am I unlocking? I must be unlocking Beast Tribe quests, I think.
That's what I said.
I didn't
The
hear
Brotherhood
you.
of
You
the
probably
Brotherhood of-
lagged out too much.
the Brotherhood of Ash is the Amalgipes tribe.
Alright.
Actually, the more that I look at them, the more I actually kind of do like their design. It also doesn't help that I really like Ifrit. Ifrit is really cool. Oh hey, there's a bird that's stuck in the air. Although it's not stuck, it's just because of wind. Oh, there he goes. Oh, no, he's still staying.
And I already don't like her.
Wind is an interesting phenomenon. Oh, there you go. He realized he couldn't actually get anywhere that way. And off he goes.
can't tell if that's just a random background noise or Shay is lag laughing. No, he's lag laughing.
Thank you. I think it was. I think it was. Why is it so fucking laggy? Why is it so laggy?
Damn it. I am laughing because I'm out in the bloody nowhere.
Okay, he's back to normal again.
Also, I don't know why, but I just remembered, hey, Noob,
Mm-hmm.
in one of your older recordings, stupid VR is glitching! Ah! Loud noises.
I can't remember that one. What one was that?
Yeah, I think I can. I
Doom
think I
VR chat. It's when
Oh, that one.
it was when Fearless
Yeah, it's
controls
VR
were
chat, but
glitching.
slash Doom.
He started shouting,
Yeah.
and then you went "Wah!" shouting, angry.
Angry shouting noises.
But you know, the reason I'm laughing is because, so you know Kindred from League of Legends, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is finally, after 84 years, getting a skin. The thing is, though, the skin is very Asian-inspired, and they chose to give her a human face. And there's a lot of people that are very against that. So currently, the picture for the Kindred Mains Discord is the new emote that was teased with a bottle of salt on it. Because people are very pissed about that.
Yeah.
Hold
Right,
up.
you've set her up as like this goat thing. Why suddenly make her human?
Or give her a human face. Let's see if this works.
You made short work of those raiders. Yeah, they were level 43. I didn't realize that. I thought they were going to level sync to me.
No, the Realm-Reborn Beast Tribes don't level sync. Any other Beast Tribe does, though.
I'm trying to find an English version of this movie, but I'm trying to avail. If you can help me out.
Are you watching films illegally? Frozen?
No,
Fearless?
no.
Sorry, wrong furry.
No.
Then what film are you trying to look for the English version of then?
Look in chat. I've sent it.
Beast Tribe quests unlocked.
You can unlock all the beast tribes. And you can start doing beast tribe quests. Because why not?
Mm-hmm. I was kind of hoping that I would unlock a new dungeon, but I like doing
No.
dungeons.
I'm not sure if there's any beast tribes tied to the, or any dungeons tied to the beast tribes.
Well, I don't particularly want to do. I'm not really interested in unlocking levy quests, to be honest. So.
But yeah, no, this is the emote that was teased. And
Legend's Tale of the Dragon Kings. Never heard of that one.
I will say this, the wolf looks pretty dope, but I've always been a big fan of masks. So it's kinda... eh,
Yeah.
Is that why you like Perot?
maybe. What if it is? Huh? Huh?
Whoopsie, wrong button.
Huh?
I pressed the wrong macro button.
We'll push the right one next time.
It's not
Push.
easy. I keep
Push
forgetting-
the
Push the
button.
button.
Wait, what?
Push.
Push
the
the
Okay, what have I
button.
clicked
Go.
on?
Push the button.
What?
Push the
Push the
button.
button.
Okay, something odd happened. I went to click play on VR chat and Deep Rock actually started up. I don't know why.
You pushed the wrong button.
You pushed the wrong button. Again!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
No. Because you pushed
No.
the wrong button.
Push the
How
button.
do I exit the game? Let me exit the game!
Let me in!
Let me
Just push
in!
the button.
It's not letting me in,
Door
it's letting me
stuck!
out.
You're stuck!
How can I exit the game?
Button.
Push the
Options.
button.
Exit to desktop. Yes. Probably what I wasn't paying attention too much. I don't know.
Wait, so Noob, what are you planning on streaming later this evening?
Orbis VR. Gotta get some
Okay.
complaining in to basically say how. I have to agree with Matt on a couple of things that he said yesterday with regards to it. Because I went and tried a couple of the other classes, other remaining classes that I haven't done yet out, and yeah, Warrior is just kind of clunky.
And why are all of the hang on, is it vertical? Why are all the vertical strikes up? There's no down slash.
I know, I thought that was a bit weird.
And furthermore, it felt so unnatural. I was thinking like, I've done a lot of sword play in VR, and I've never done an uppercut with a sword.
I mean, I've always been tempted to do like diagonal up slashes, but never vertical.
But that doesn't count. It has to be straight.
This is why I'm honestly come to the point where I feel like a lot of people who like defend how, well, essentially how bad Rune Mage is, are just defending the system because they're just like, no, the game's totally fine, it's perfect, there's nothing wrong with this game. Applejack lying face. It's like, no, there is plenty wrong with this game. And it's not going to get better unless you admit that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Boom.
Stop it with the mind turtle, I mean, seriously.
Anywho, this break has lasted 33 minutes and my dad is asking where I've been. So, I'm gonna go back to lifting blocks. Yes. And shoveling.
Okay. You have fun.
Okay,
with that.
Shovel Knight.
Bye bye.
Where's everybody going?
Shay's going back to work, so.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, am not going anywhere.
Okay.
Oh, somebody's playing Astrologian.
Newbie, I need some summer cards. I'm lacking 3.
You need what now?
Summer cards, if you've got a lot and you want to trade.
I don't actually have any. I don't actually think I've got any cards or received any yet.
I'm just missing 3. I've got...
I think that's probably because I actually haven't spent any money on Steam recently.
I've got a 1, I've got a 1, I've got a 1, I've got a 2, I've got a 2, and I've got 2 4s. But I've got none of 3 others, and I think it's deliberately doing it.
Slashy.
Dashy. Dashy. Crashy.
That's actually made me think of something. If you were going to have a sword combat system in a VR game, how would you like it to be? And how would you also make it so that you could execute abilities as well?
I'd like it to be customizable. So maybe it would say that it needs to have this many different direction strikes, and it can't. And there are some like says it can't have a second duplicate right after it, so you can't do 2 left strikes. And maybe
Yeah, so
there's
you
one
obviously
that
don't
says-
get people spamming stuff over and over again.
Yeah. So what's easier than learning a pattern? A pattern that you made. Like for example, the damaging one. I'd like a slash down, up, left, right, and if I were to add one more custom one, I'd even add in a jab. So down, up, left, right, jab. It already is much better. Also, I just removed the ability to hit your own fucking shield. Its hitbox is fat.
I think they did that probably just so that people just don't hide behind the shields and are still able to stab stuff. I can kind of understand why they did that, but as you said, the hitbox is too big. Even I've hit it a couple of times.
I found out that I'm hitting it a lot because it is actually lag. I decided to try something. I hold the shield in front of me, quickly swipe it to my left, and then strike. I still end up hitting it. Then I swipe whether it's still there, the exact same way I did before. I don't hit it. So its hitbox is delayed. And that's why I'm hitting it a lot. So now I have to hold the shield down crotch level where it's still protecting me, but it's not in the way. But it just, it feels so unnatural.
If there was any class in that game that I actually felt like actually worked and had a decent spell and a decent spell / ability rotation, was actually the paladin. I know you said that you didn't particularly like it because it was just hold up thing, do strike, hold up thing, strike, but using the other abilities as well, it actually really works quite well. But all the other classes are just kind of meh in terms of how they work. I mean, it's just really just sit there, just auto attack. Sit there, auto attack. Sit there, and not to mention the combat itself is just kinda boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, the enemies are... The most that those enemies do at the beginning are just, haha, I'm standing in front of you. Haha, now I'm standing slightly off to the left. What you going to do?
It's been a long time since a VR game has actually caused me to hit the wall because of that. And then I'm thinking, Jesus, if I'm struggling, what about those that are on a keyboard or whatnot, and it's just sitting on a chair, or they have very little space?
I don't actually think you can do that on mouse and keyboard.
No, I mean as in like basically at your desk, but with the controls. You know, like most of the Oculus users.
Oh right.
Well, I bought a game and the VR toolkit. I decided to buy 2 crowns. I wish I bought 2 crowns instead of the other one, but mainly because it removed the one thing I hated the most when I found out about the other 2 games. When winter comes, it never goes away. You're eventually going to lose.
Yeah.
I thought I had to wait 60 in-game days for it to pass, but it turns out that was referring to 2 crowns, the latest version. I really fucking hate that. But aside from that, still a very beautiful pixel game.
Oh, and hello people in chat as well. I've been completely ignoring chat this entire time.
One of my friend's status is just bread, and it has a loaf of bread as their icon.
Bread.
So, hey, Noob,
Mhm.
you ever get that moment where, like, there's this person that you kind of idolize a little bit or look up to and feel like you're a little inferior and probably are annoying when you go to say hello to this person, even though you've talked to him once before? Or her. But then when you talk to that person, they're like, they mention that they miss you and they wish to hear more from you?
The first bit, yes, but I've not really heard anybody say the second bit yet.
That's what I kind of got yesterday. I've been chatting up with Tamia guy again, the guy that did the every Twixie fanfic ever thing,
Yeah.
and is currently doing the unsurviving thing. I'm hoping to chat with him more often, but time zone's being a bitch. But
I got given the woo.
but I was really surprised and happy that he said that he missed hearing from me. I was wondering what was wrong. And I just simply said how I felt. I just felt like I was maybe just being a little bit too pokey. Hey, what you doing? Especially when he's making that awesome unsurviving series.
Mm-hmm.
He tells me that I'm flattered, that he's flattered that I call it awesome when it hasn't apparently gotten that many views. And I'm saying, are you sure? Feels like it's got that potential. I mean, I freaking love that series. My favorite part has got to be when they're riding the minecart and they constantly get their asses blown up by that that statically placed missile launcher, and they do the. You're probably wondering how I got here. You know that
Yep.
parody that yeah, and that happens 4 times, and then and it gets shorter with each one, and it was the last one of going. Hello. So, you're probably like, ah, fuck it, boom. And I still love the reoccurring thing where they go through this door, it closes and temporarily locks, and there's a window. You can see the last person behind. It's usually him, and zooms in, and he just immediately says, "Listen here, you little shit."
Wait, I received 3 player commendations? Why? I'm the DPS. DPS don't get commendations, or at least not that many. What just happened? Oh, wait.
Oh, there he is.
No, we do not allow that here.
I'm gonna play a tiny little bit of Kingdom 2 Crowns. See what happens.
Mm-hmm. Hey, finally, I can continue on with the main story quest now. Because I am the correct level.
Oh, this supports remote play, but I've had bad experiences with that. There seems to be 3 themes. Kingdom, 2 crowns. Kingdom Shogun, so seems Oriental themed. And the last one, I don't know what to make of it. Maybe Uber Fantasy, because I see skulls, I see diamonds, I see everything. I'm gonna play the original first.
Wait, I obviously didn't do all the Aether shards. Oh wait, maybe I did.
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality.
You know the interesting thing
You may
about
avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit.
Kingdom
Come and go as you like, and
in
know
general?
that you may speak freely here.
It's one of those few games where you can play one-handed. Because there's really only
generous, but I will not enter
there's
into
only
any
really
agreement which would leave us beholden
3
to you or your
controls,
master.
left, right, and down. That's it.
A legitimate concern.
I
Allow
wonder.
me to clarify then.
Yeah, there are other keys. I've noticed that
The
I can press
chairman
shift to
bids
immediately
you
sprint, but
consider
you can just
this
double tap.
as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed. Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map. We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast. Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy. Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the ruby tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
Well, that's a fine mess that the Empire has created.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Shit-eating grin. Think of it, what gear have I been picking up? Well, this is all a mess. Boots for the samurai. Offhands I very rarely use. I really need to put some of these rings away. And job soul crystals, of course. Ooh, another mysterious gift. And once again, Alphino has shown how good he is at sketching. Here's some concept art! We decided to put it in the game! Oh, hey, you can actually view the sketch?
If the twin play thing isn't too bad, would you consider playing Kingdom Two Crowns?
What was it again?
Kingdom Two Crowns.
Yes, but what genre?
I don't know how to describe it. Hold on. Kingdom Two Crowns store. Strategy, indie, adventure, co-op. Basically, it's a side scroll. You move left and right, you advance, and you drop money to hire peasants.
Oh,
to
wait,
upgrade.
was that the one where when the blood moon turns up, you get attacked by a load of demons from... Oh, that game, yeah.
Seemed like something you like on there.
I mean, maybe? I'm not sure.
There's a lot of different exotic mounts in this one, apparently, like griffins.
While I'm here, anyway. Kingdoms, you speak of it. I'm sorry, Tom, I can't quite understand what it is that you're asking. Also, one thing I really wish that they would do in Orbis VR, have some sort of like inventory, better inventory sorting and being able to put weapons and stuff into different areas, because it's really annoying.
I also really hate the dialogue in the game. It's the letters are really big and they're always right up against me. I have to constantly look down. I want to step back just a little bit or adjust how far away it is, but I can't.
the invisible object gets handed over. So, right, that way. Is there a bridge that goes across there, or no? It's on the upper level. I always hate maps that don't relay elevation very well. Although then again, at least this is not quite as annoying as the ones in Guild Wars 2. Those maps are almost impossible to read. No, I don't want to go to the airship landing. Oh wait, unless it was over that way. What a stuck-up guy. Now, how do I get down from here? Whatever, I can jump. Ouch, my kneecaps. Really? Nobody has seen Nigiri? Yeah. Where's Lee's gone?
No, I found a griffin. I need 2 diamonds.
Are you gonna call him Peter?
Well, the operation was a success. What are you gonna go by now?
Peter. favorite video game franchise? I don't really have. Oh, there she is. I must have walked past her twice.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, you actually unlock the sketch. An accurate depiction of Yugiri Gossetsu. So once again suggesting that Alphano may have mistaken in his life's calling. Oh, you were trying to look. It's called Kingdom 2 Crowns, Tom. Oh, it's one of the catfish people.
Get dog. Get dog.
Least, why are you staring at him like that?
Oh, there he is!
Depends on how much the fare is. The squeaking noise when he walks. Although I was looking at a huge... Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of YouTubers play that game as well, so... Oh right, hang on, I have to talk to the receptionist. Similar to what I had to do when I was going in and out of the manor in Ishgard.
Well, it's just bad manners.
No, it was actually a pretty good one.
No, I said that's bad manners then.
Yes, I said, but this was a very good one, though.
Still bad manners.
Freddy versus... I'm not gonna do it. But if he betrays us, I say we take him prisoner and punch him until he tells the truth.
Hello.
Hello again. You were very quiet.
Hello
Yeah,
again.
I had myself deafened. So I was playing VR chat.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then didn't want the voices clashing, stuff like that.
Something smells fishy. Well, he is a catfish. And if suddenly it is nighttime.
Hey, Kelly.
He's late.
Boop. It's funny to boop people.
Okay, what does he sound like?
Endless and most sincere apologies to
Heavy.
you and yours, yes, yes. This way.
He
this
sounds
way,
like a
quickly now.
Skaven!
Oh, does he?
Mostly because of the way he's talking.
Yeah, I'm not actually in your stream, actually. Let me go into it. Hang on.
Enough. Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
This ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me, these ones are for Doma.
And of course the Imperials are going to turn up, aren't they? Oh yes, of course, the bloody Imperials.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes, just business.
Kick him.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Yeah, I've just,
Yes, please, do it.
I've just zoned back on. I've just zoned
Yes!
back on the video.
Lovely!
He actually does. He actually does.
Come on, let's find a way out of here.
Thank you, Lise, you have made my day.
BRB.
Okay. Oh wow, there are actually other samurai here. Hey, actually I can use all of my samurai abilities. The rubies are evading their patrols as we go. Oh great, I gotta do stealth missions. Attacking the second will result in failure. Can't I just use the Aetherites and teleport back that way? There's a talking fish, now a talking tortoise. What have we got to lose? You do realise I have nearly run out of smoke bombs, right? Oh, good. Thought that was going to be a lot harder, but they seem to have given you just the right number of smoke bombs.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there, Korjin. We seek 4 foreigners. 1, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think.
Hmm?
You are of the East Aldenard Trading
Boop.
Company, yes? Come with me.
Boop.
I know a safer way.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Yes, one of them, which is unconscious.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Well done, you. When I saw the Seki Segumi out in force, I
Oh, there's the
began
furnace.
to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
"'Twas my pleasure.
Is he wearing
But
a
I
mask?
must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Why, out of the kindness of my heart.
I'm getting lag and I don't know
What
why.
I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure. I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity.
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Kojin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path. Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir.
I think he is wearing a mask, unless that's just
Ah, yes.
part of his head.
You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
Fortuitous.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
Anyway, what was going on in chat? 'Cause there was a lot of stuff going on while I was... Okay, well... all I will say is... Tenica Coleman? Whatever. Anyway, you kind of brought that on yourself by insulting one of the mods. So, yeah. So, which one was I collecting? So that's the samurai hood. Samurai main body. Got too many belts. You know what? I'm gonna go with a black mage one.
That fucking made me jump. There was a bloody lag as well.
I know you can hear me, so stop pretending to be asleep or I'll give you another right on my boot.
Oh my god, the awful lag. Get in there.
So now we're resorting to bribery, huh? what lovely weather. Where's the most? Oh, I could have gone for an A. Could have also taken one of the aetherites there. In fact, to be perfectly honest, there's one leading straight next to the barracks. Barracks. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Continue to wait. Why did I get the sneaking suspicion something's going to go wrong? Couldn't be as bad as what happened last time we stood around waiting for something. Yeah, because that's never gone wrong.
Jackson's friend.
How about you? Ah!
Was that? That was Gazetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble. Lise, wait!
I suppose we should follow her then.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I get rid of guns.
Victory to the samurai!
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Gazetsu!
Oh, this is a surprise. What in blue blazes are you three doing?
Hey, newbie.
Mm-hmm.
In this mock cleanup thing, when I host, people seem to connect and then they disconnect. Why's that?
It would seem
No
there
idea.
be a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
Maybe it's a security issue.
Hmm.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisukuni, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one. And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations. Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
Wait, what's this? What's going on?
I don't know. What is it that you're trying to do?
I'm not hitting the escape key in it. The clipboard keeps coming up. Is that something else?
What are you playing at the moment?
The clean-up simulator thing?
Oh, right.
Whoa. Okay.
Welcome back, Tom. Alphino seems a little bit disappointed. And my car, everybody else walks towards the door. Mine walks towards a potted plant. hello, person whose name I think is in Korean that I can't read. And also, we can't speak Korean, so...
Yeah.
I remember the water, how it turned crimson in the morning sun.
Wait, this place is right next to an active volcano?
A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
That's a very tall tower, whatever it is. And I need to be level 62. Fine, we're doing this again.
I found a huge stag, and dear God, he's faster than the horse, and I think I've already figured out his passive. Venom stags of deer will follow. But truly, that just means I can easily lead them to my villagers so they can kill and then get money.
Because you've got to have money.
Money.
There might be some mobs or something over here I can take on and level up a little bit. Yeah, level 62. It's one level higher, but I should be alright.
Oh, I see. He sprints faster when he's in the forest. That fight took a little bit longer than normal. Not Shum Out again. All the dungeons that it keeps giving me from Heavenswood, it could give me something a little bit more than this one.
Ah, wonderful. And now the healer's dead.
More buckets.
God's sakes, pick the enemies in front of me. Thank you. Have to keep. Right, you're. And Tom, don't be rude.
What, is he being rude or something like that?
Well, he did call somebody a very mean thing, but either way, the other person was spamming, so.
Okay, there's probably a code around here somewhere. No clue. I get rid of gun. Ooh. Eco.
God damn it.
No code. I'll bring it over here. Anyway. Why don't I pick it up on no. Stupid game.
I don't know. What's the conversation going on? I wasn't paying attention. Just a spam, probably.
Whoa, I found head.
Okay, I'm just gonna show that one because of how bloody hilarious the comment is. You suck because you don't play Minecraft. And standards were met were made this day. Like, laughable much?
It's a gun turret or something like that. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, I'm looking at chairs.
Seriously, you walk in and say, oh, you suck because you don't play Minecraft, and you're just like, oh, don't worry, it's just a joke. It's just a prank, bro, it's just a prank. Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, he's probably pulling it off and it's just fine, but it's not. Yeah.
Well, backpedaling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So is this? Oh, no. Ooh, hello. Lol. Oh, time closet. Looks like a sniper. What's hissing? Oh, it's the camel.
I think Lemon. He's talking about people spamming. I think that was what he meant.
What are some of your favorite lines from Deep Rock LA?
Personally, my personal favorite one is "Stop it now." It's just the way he says "Stop it." I just think it's hilarious.
Who's that?
The announcement of the mission control guy when you kick a barrel into the launch tube.
Oh, right, yeah. Deep Rock we're talking about, aren't we?
That's what Matt said.
Okay. Okay, why?
Because why not?
Stupid presidential physics. Oh, I found the note. No code. And I just fucking knocked over the joy. Fuck. I have to clean that up. I thought that was a bottle. It's a severed arm. What does the scanner do in this game?
It detects where there are certain things that are still lying on the floor, like bullet casings, blood splats. Basically, potentially finding anything you may have missed.
Okay. How can you push toilets or can't you?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Ah!
Something tells me a big nasty thing has happened.
No, again, may get a chance to get in this squad. The Discord
Aww.
Oh, it's going to play that. Yep. Time for me to use the limit break. Still not enough to level up with. That's not gonna be enough.
It's nothing.
I'm gonna hit the wrong button. That's weird. I don't get anything added to the Genki gauge when I attack these things. Unless I do that one. No, no, you don't. That's away from my health to regen. Very large snail. Why do I get the sneaking suspicion? It's level 70. I'm definitely not attacking that.
Okay, somebody's like, control my game. Don't know what this app does. Let me research it.
Oh, by the way, Phyllis, with regards to Viscera cleanup, have you managed to work out the whole opening the locked doors thing yet?
No, not yet. It's code, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually know how to. I actually know how you can work out what the code is.
How?
Basically, whenever you push a button, if you get the right number, the screen will flash briefly. So basically, you just keep going through all the possible combinations, and just keep trying each button, and just keep trying each combo until you get the right code.
Okay.
Or you could just go look in the text file and find out what all the codes are in there, but I prefer doing it the other way. It was more fun to try and work out what the code was.
You fuckers! They took my dog!
They took his dog!
Oh my god, that's such a huge blow. The dog serves as my little alert thing for saying, hey, attack's gonna come in this direction, and they just nipped it. I can never get that dog back again. It's gone for good.
What, in
Save
Deep
scum?
Rock?
There's none of that in this game.
Damn it.
It's a hardcore game, so it's do or die.
Thing is Piku. Yes. Okay, what can I get Piku to learn? Improved companion accuracy. Actually, acquire Chocobo Beak. Considering each one increases the accuracy by 5. Either way. Hit. Increase the Chocobo healing magic potency by 30%. I thought that said 300%, but that would have been a bit wishful thinking. And of course everybody's waiting for me, because that's always so typical. Oh, Ifrit. Huh. Well, while he's watching the cutscene, I might as well sit here and do the Mandeville dance. Spirited Harvest Dance. We are dancing for this guy. And now we are all dancing! Sadly, I don't have the Harvest Dance. So you'll just have to make do with the Mandeville Dance. Somewhat limited by my combos as well. How long's the stream going for? About another 25 minutes. Maybe I might be able to do... only an 8-minute wait, that's fine. No, you're not doing that AoE. How did that miss? I'll have you know, I am extremely offended by the fact that that attack missed.
Oh god, the music has gone ominous. I know what that means.
Red Moon?
Blood Moon time.
Red Moon, Blood Moon, same thing. At least I can go back here. Hold on a moment. I haven't attuned to that one? And it's going to cost me almost 1,000 gil just to get back. I'm doing
You know,
this
newbie,
time.
after your stream, do you want to come and help me in my game?
Nah, because after that I've got to go get some lunch and then other things to go and do.
Okay.
And besides, I don't have Viscera Cleanup Detail installed at the moment, so...
Oh, okay.
RPing.
Oh no, not this dungeon. Order fail. I hate this place.
Can I just ask, what do the USB sticks do?
You're supposed to you know that thing at the that you use to clock out on. You put those in there, and then you're supposed to give like updated reports.
Okay.
On how you actually found them. But all that really does is just improve your grade at the end of the job. So honestly, it's not really worth doing. Like, log them, yeah, but don't bother actually.
My queen!
Wait, who joined? Who joined?
Hey, Sophie.
Hello.
Hey, Sophie!
Hey, my queen. How are you guys?
I'm doing good.
I didn't have a very good night's sleep. Woke up at like 4:30 in the morning with severe pain.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I'm with
there
Matthew
he
on that.
is.
I want to give you a hug.
Oh.
Anyway.
My message I left.
No, I just walked out of my house and am walking
Me and
toward
Dad
my
got a
work.
pleasant surprise.
Hold on. Pulling that phone. Oh, and my electricity got shut off, so my phone's only on 50%.
You're able to pay that again on Thursday, aren't you? From what I remember you saying.
Yeah, I will be able to pay for it on Thursday. Darn it. Are you talking about on the stream thing? Matthew?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Barros. That's cute. You okay? Matthew, you okay?
Yeah.
He just sounds a bit sad there for a second. I'm like, oh, you okay, honey?
No, I was just going.
He was just doing his cutie dragon thing.
I can't help it. I've been encouraged too much.
Especially by me.
Yes.
My hero's
Especially by you.
Who else joined?
Who you think?
Oh, hello, Era.
Hello.
You being here is anything but an error.
Lol.
So, have you go to the to the doctor about that? NoobMister.
I've already been to the hospital. I'm still waiting to hear about the scan, so...
Okay.
I literally had to take painkillers last night, and they really, really did kick in quite heavily.
Ooh.
It's like, my fingers started tingling, and I was just like, ugh.
My poor roommate, we took her to the hospital one time after I accidentally tweaked a nerve in her shoulder while giving her a shoulder massage. And she was in extreme pain, and guess what they had to give her? Morphine. And according to her mother, who does smoke medical marijuana, she has a card and everything, she says being injected with morphine gives you that same sensation as being high from smoking marijuana. So my roommate...
Last night I don't know why, but while I was trying to get back to sleep again, I suddenly had this strange fascination with looking at my hand, and I was just like, why is my hand weird? There's something weird with my hand. And then suddenly this realization just went, why am I fascinated with my hand? It was like I was high, but I wasn't high enough to not notice.
That's how you experience medical marijuana. Is it makes you numb, makes you feel the tingles a little bit, and you space out like hell, or you focus on one thing like crazy. Because according to my roommate, she was on morphine, and she took a very, very big fascination with her hair. She had her hair pulled around her shoulder and was just touching it, looking at it as if it was the most fascinating thing. And she got very hungry. She's like, I want chicken nuggets.
What is it with everybody and a fascination with chicken nuggets?
I had a huge fascination with custard tarts. Come on.
Yeah, but it's like every time everybody that I seem to follow on Twitter at the moment is just seems to have this fascination with chicken nuggets.
That's how she was when she was on the morphine. That's his one.
Do not scream, please.
I'm on the elevator thing, newbie.
Uh-oh.
Please.
Oh.
I don't like this floor anymore.
Do I have to stop it or something like that?
But
Okay.
I can be witness to this. I saw all this happen. She got hungry for McDonald's. We went and got some. However, after she ate the second one, and she was about to eat the third one, she passed out with the chicken nugget hanging from her mouth.
Stop.
And when she woke up, she went, huh? What's going on? Pulled it off of her lip.
Okay, there we go.
Looked at it and went, ooh, chicken nugget, and ate it. I saw this and I just couldn't help but laugh.
How long did she go out for then?
She was asleep for 8 hours with that chicken nugget hanging out of her mouth.
And you do not even remove the chicken nugget from her.
No! I fell asleep too. Like, I saw her fall asleep. I thought, oh, she'll wake up here in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. Woke up. Checked on her. She was still asleep with the chicken nugget. I was just like, oh my lord. Well, I think it was 8 hours later. I was so exhausted. But boy, did she enjoy feeling no pain.
Same. I enjoy feeling no pain either.
I knew I
The
tried
only
the
type
combination
of-
thing,
to be high.
but it didn't
The only
work.
type
Even
of
if
drug
it's
things
only
that
mild.
that I can even remember, and this is saying it lightly, is the knockout time for surgery or something. All I can think of is just when I see that white liquid going through the tube, and the millisecond it touches my arm, it's just a sudden blackout, and then 1 millisecond later, I'm waking up in another room.
Oh.
Yeah, after the surgery and everything.
I've never had to go through
The only
that
time,
yet.
the only time I've ever been knocked almost out. The only time I've ever been knocked out, like I felt no pain, but I was still sort of awake for it, was when I had my wisdom teeth removed.
That's exactly what the whole thing was for. Actually, it wasn't because of a wisdom tooth, sorry. It was because this was when I was... How old was I? I don't remember how old I was. I was really young. Probably somewhere about in the 10s. But I had to get a tooth removed that was growing way too early. And was basically in danger of pushing out the rest of my permanent teeth.
More buckets.
That teeth's not good.
I don't know what. I don't know what.
What's
I
happened?
don't know what.
He's on the elevator simulator for VR chat and he's freaking out.
I don't like this floor anymore.
Something
I'm on, Sophie, I'm on Clean Up Simulator thing, the thing. I'm not in VR chat. I'm on a different game.
Well, when you said elevator, I immediately assumed VR chat, elevator simulator, Safe Thing Newbie, and Matthew were on.
Nope. He's playing a clean-up game that has the really dodgy physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a fun game to
I
play.
went through a like beam grill thing with a bucket and it started beeping at me like lots.
Something important. Something important.
I did it again. Did it again.
As we all know, Fearless Black does not like beeping. But thankfully for me, when I got knocked out and I was kind of awake, I could hear the conversation. They were talking about my wisdom teeth. Turns out they didn't have to cut into my gums. My wisdom teeth had grown out enough they could just grab them and yank them out of my skull.
Splendid.
And it was so weird because they pulled them out and I could feel the suction of my tooth.
I always hate it when you're half awake and you can still hear conversations, but you can't, like, move. I hate it when that happens.
It was so weird, but I was so sleepy. So when I got home, I made sure to pack my mouth with gauze and fell asleep. And I was out.
Okay, I had something I had to say. Actually, I found out something earlier today that actually is a bit of a problem. You all know TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, right now there is what's the name now? That is my chance at TikTok will be completely banned from America, England, and very place or something like that. Completely banned. Because
is Trump throwing a hissy fit again?
Well, that's not sure. There's that's my chance. There's something about with him. Someone over TikTok have done. But yeah. Take a look on the Google, guys, if you wanted to know more about that. But if this go as the, but if it go the wrong way, TikTok will be wiped out. Just so you guys know. Yeah.
Yeah, I like TikTok.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I follow 300 people on there. A lot of them I'm mainly wanting to support their business. Like, some of them make bath bombs, some of them make the shiny click-clack dice of D&D.
Click-clack dice.
This is one dude who made a TikTok. He's like, no, brain, we don't need any more dice. And there's him again with brand new dice. He's like, shiny, pretty dice make click-clack sound. You shook it.
Ah, damn it. Well, look like a brick wall now. Someone want me to join in on Destiny 3 today.
And I also follow a lot of other people who make fursuits and who make masks and whatnot. And there's a couple of them I really love their style and would love to get something from them. Like one, her name is Nefertiti, and I would absolutely love to have a mask from her made into Dusk, because I honestly think Dusk would look really cute with her way of making them. Especially since she uses the T-Rex and the Velociraptor masks, and she cleans them up and changes them, adds stuff. Like, a lot of things she does to them is really, really, really good. And then there's one called Courteous Spoopy Boy. She does the raptor masks as well, changes their color or adds a little something. What she does is, for certain ones, she adds LED lights for the eyes. So you can flick them on in the dark and have the eyes staring at the camera, just be all blue. I thought, ooh, that would be interesting for a particular character I have. I highly recommend you guys check out Nefertiti, though. even has a website. Because what she does with fursuits and masks, they're all amazing and they're beautiful. She even made a little Dutch Angel Dragon fursuit for herself. And he's so cute. And she uses this call, this sort of a... Do you guys know what a turkey call looks like, the little mouth one?
No. Not sure.
Okay, look up mouthpiece turkey call. That's what it looks like. But instead of doing turkey call, it makes high-pitched whistles. And she uses this to make a cute whistling, chirping voice for her Dutch Angel Dragon. And it is so cute.
Sounds like the thing that they did for telephone.
It is.
Ooh. And she even did a little TikTok video of her saying different things using that little whistle mouthpiece. And she even did ooh woo. And it was
You will have to find and link that for me later. I want to see it.
I will find it. And she even did I love you in that little voice. And I'm like, Matthew would die if I did that. Matthew would die if I ever did that voice.
It's a puppy, I'm gonna die!
And she has several other characters. She has the Dutch Angel Dragon is like a full-on fursuit, like full complete thing. Then
Is it
one.
Brown? Is it like a brown and a white, sort of brown, black, and white color?
No, it's bright pink and purple.
Right. Okay then. I was gonna say because if it was sort of a brown, black, and white, then that would have been telephone.
Yeah. But she has two other characters, and she has her own dragon species called Bright Brows, which they have a rainbow color or bright coloration on their eye ridge. And she has one made so far of a male character, and oh boy, the voice she chose for him, very British but dark, deep toned, makes him sound sinister. And then she has her raptor character named Vega. And all she has for her is the face mask, the tail, the sleeves, and gloves. Like the sleeves are kind of feather-like, and the gloves have claws on them and are a different color. And she puts on the mask, and then she puts on this leather vest and some jeans, and that's all she wears for Vega. And it looks so cool, and it makes me think, and that's what kind of made me want to get something from her, like the arm sleeves, the tail, the wings. She does wings too. And the head mask.
No spamming emojis, please.
Matthew. But
anyway, before you continue on, I just need to do one thing, because I've got to end the stream, because that is the end.
Okay.
But yeah, that is the end of the stream for today. Matt, are you going to be up for doing Orbis VR tomorrow, or...?
I should be.
Good.
Good.
It's good,
Good,
yes? But yes, and I will be back later over on Twitch with Orbis VR again, because I kind of want to show it off and also sit there and complain about some of the mechanics as well for a couple of hours. And then capture him for a couple of hours, and then you've captured him for a couple of hours. But yes, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Sayonara.
I love you guys.
Yo.